AI created books are genuinely dangerous. And here's why I think that is. And also here's what I think you should do instead. So I've been in book publishing since February of 2020. That's when I published my first book. My first book, it was an ebook. It was called 6-Figure Drop Servicing. And it was about how I built a 6-figure online service business. It was a lead generation agency. And so I was basically just documenting my experience with doing something. So I had deep expertise and knowledge and experience around this topic that my book was about. So I wrote that the traditional way. It probably took 3 to 4 months sitting down at my computer for a few hours every day and just writing it page by page. So it took maybe 3 to 4 months to do that. And the result was a 98-page ebook. And it was about, again, how I had achieved this certain outcome around building my agency, building an online business. And so right now, I see a lot of content and ads and programs around around using AI to create a book, which, I don't think it's a bad thing. Like, AI is a great tool, but don't use it to fully create a book, especially if it's on a topic that you know nothing about. So here's why I think it's dangerous. The main thing that I'm seeing right now with ads and content and programs around AI books is earn passive income and create these books, and you don't have to be an expert in the topic, right? You don't have to know anything about this topic because you're going to use AI to create the book for you. So I don't know, I think that's unethical. Like, why would I buy a book from somebody who didn't do the thing that the book is about? Why would I buy it if they have no experience in what the book is about? And I'll give you an example that was kind of frustrating recently when I found this out. So I recently just found out I'm going to be a dad, which is obviously great news. Really excited about that. But because of that, I went onto Amazon to look for books about being a dad, becoming a parent, some things to look out for. And I kind of knew it was going to be an AI book. But I bought it anyway just to check it out. And within the first 5 to 10 pages, I could tell it was just jumbled AI garbage. And the dangerous thing was it had really good reviews, had a bunch of reviews, which was probably just from other people reviewing their stuff within the program, whoever taught them how to do it. And so it had great reviews, like 4.5, 5 stars. And I could tell within the first few pages that it was AI generated. Now, I could tell just because I would consider myself a power user of AI. I probably spend 2 to 3 hours every day using it. And so I can tell. The normal person, though, probably can't tell, right? They can't tell, like, if a book is just completely AI generated or if it's written by someone or produced by someone with actual domain expertise in that thing. So, yeah, I think it's unethical. I think it's dangerous because there's information being put out there by people that don't have experience in the thing. And here's the thing about AI. It's not perfect, right? It's a great tool. It's a great resource. I use it every day. But it's not perfect, and it's not always 100% accurate. So I have to be able to fact check. Hey, whiskey. Chill out. I have to be able to fact check the thing that the book is about. So when I'm working on my books and I'm working on client books, I do use AI as part of the process to help me come up with research and stats and whatnot, but I need to be the final audit of that book and the content. I need to be able to tell if it's accurate or not. So when these books are being produced by people with no experience, there's no one there to audit and see if the information's correct. So not only is it, like, what I think is unethical, in my opinion, creating books around something you know nothing about, but it's also dangerous because there's misinformation getting put out there, right? So yeah, I don't think it's a viable business model. It's a great message, right? It's very enticing. Create passive income by producing books using AI, right? Push button AI books on topics that you know nothing about, that you don't have to be an expert in. So I get why it's attractive. But here's what I think you should do instead, right? First of all, if you're an expert in a topic, you have domain expertise, you have experience in something, then just, use AI to create your own book. Use it to help you come up with the outline and the chapters and formatting and editing. But the core content would still come from you, okay? So, and there are quick ways to do that. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link to my 1 Hour Book System membership. That's how we can create really high quality books without writing it often. So if you're an expert, create your own book. Use AI as a tool, but audit the work. The second thing that you could do is, if you're not an expert, if you're someone who's just getting into online business, then you can find people who are experts and you could publish them, right? If you go to YouTube and you just search in like real estate, for example, real estate investing. I'm working on a new construction home right now in Dallas, Texas. And so, for example, if I wanted to find someone who's an expert in home building, like new construction home builds, I could search them up on YouTube, and I could take their videos. If there's someone that I find that's an expert in that, I could take their videos and I could convert that into book chapters. So I could take the transcription, I could put it into AI or a tool, and then I could turn that into the book chapters. Now, these experts and business owners, there's millions of them. Everybody knows what a book is. Everybody wants a book. They know the prestige and effect that a book has. So you could charge $5,000 to do this for people. So you don't have to be the expert. You can publish other people that are the experts. And then eventually, if you create a business, or you have some kind of experience in something that you want to create a book around, then you can go create your own book. But I just don't think it's ethical or a viable long-term business model, legitimate business model, to create books using AI around topics you know nothing about. I think it's dangerous. I think misinformation gets put out there. It just sets people back. And, who knows? If it's around like a topic that's life or death, that could be pretty harmful, right? So below this video, there's going to be links to my 1 Hour Book System membership. It's my system. I developed this system. It's how you can create books either for yourself or for experts without writing the book yourself. We use 2 main methods, which is an interview method. You interview someone and then you convert that interview transcription into book chapters. Or you can use the conversion method, which is taking transcriptions like existing content, for example, YouTube videos, and using that and converting that into book chapters. So you could learn how to do that in my 1 Hour Book System membership. If you like the idea of starting a book publishing agency and making $5K, $10K, $20K a month by publishing other people's books, right? You could charge $5K per client. You could take on 1, 2, 4, 5+ clients per month. And because of the system, you can get these books published really quickly, and you don't have to be the expert. So there's a link to that as well. There's a video that breaks down how the model works and how I can potentially help you. But that's why I think AI books, they're genuinely dangerous. And that's what I think you should do instead. Create your own books on things that you have experience in. And if you don't have experience, then publish other people. Find experts who do have the experience and publish books for them and get paid to do that. Okay? Book publishing houses have been around for a long time. It's not a new model. It's evergreen. And I don't see people stopping reading books and buying books pretty much forever. So it's a viable business model. I'm making money. This is something I'm doing right now. I do both. I publish my own books, I publish clients, and I'm also teaching people this system as well. And people with no experience are coming in and landing clients for $3K to $5K plus. Okay, so that's just my thoughts on this topic on AI books. I think it's a tool, but I don't think it should be a business model if you don't have experience in that thing. So that's it for this video. Check out the links in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.